Not all RVs come with ovens. For people who like to bake things, this may be an excellent partial solution to that. It's called the Omnia stovetop oven. Pretty much look like any other baking pan, except that it has the hole in the bottom, much like an angel food cake pan. It consists of the lid. There's a little bit of a grill that you can use on the inside if you want to put something like little rolls or something on there. And there is a high temperature silicone liner that's also part of the baking process. Now the bottom of the pan is stainless steel, and this is the part that goes directly over the heat source. In this case, we're going to be using a Coleman or gas stove to be able to do the cooking rather than inside an RV just for the convenience of shooting. So this goes on the heat source. The aluminum baking pan goes on there, and then the heat goes into the opening at the bottom of the pan, comes up, and then works its way around the top of the cooking item. So we're going to try this with some beer bread that we made up, and we're going to take a look and see how it works. So far, we're kind of excited about it. All right, we have our beer bread ready, made with some wonderful Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest ale. Good stuff. Step number one is, even though it's a silicone liner that's non-stick, we're going to rub a little bit of butter in there anyway. And I recently learned that one sure sign of getting older is when you have a favorite spatula. This pan will hold a fair amount of material, and you can use this for meat products like sausages, little burger patties, and so on. You can put biscuits in here, sweet rolls, just about anything that you can put into an oven, you can put in the Omnia oven. Covers that part. Looks like it's nicely in the pan. So we add the lid, and from here we put it on the stove. All right, we've got the beer bread ready to go. The stove is fired up, and we just place this directly over the heat. Come back in about 45 minutes and see if we got some tasty goodness waiting for us. By the way, the oven comes with this cool recipe book that includes all kinds of things you can do with it. Kind of surprising for a non-cook like me to be able to look at that and say, hey, that's really neat. We'll be back. Time to check it out. Ooh, looking good. Gonna add a little bit more butter to it here to color things up by the time it gets done. It's gonna add a nice touch to the top there. And we'll come back a little later, hope for the best. I believe it's about ready. I'm gonna turn that heat off. And we'll take this off. See how easy it comes out, if it's going to come out easy. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. Beer bread is just one of the many things you can cook, of course, in a little stovetop oven like this. In our case, it was pretty successful. Delicious. What beats hot bread out of the oven? I can just see sitting next to a campfire with a big slice of this loaded with butter and a beverage. Great way to spend an RV camping evening. Now, if your RV doesn't happen to have a built-in oven, this little Omnia stovetop oven may be just what you need to be able to come up with something like this once in a while in camp. It's not a bad idea, and it's a cool little item.